It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Seattle Mariners and the Sky Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. David Price gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe wrap.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Price has tossed more than 2,000 major league innings. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Set and the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Henniger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers: 282 to start play, 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Price ready with the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the net.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The M's lead it 1-0. Johan Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is third. The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit out towards second. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. One inning in the books here. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Evan White, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
White.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. And he takes a cold strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In now the Mariners DH, Dylan Moore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Favorable call in there for a strike. That's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Mariners are down in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Gordon waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Luke.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Tim Lopes, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Tim Lopes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
The batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Smith swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Price ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Line to the right side. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. None left for Seattle, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Bo Bichette, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Now the 3-0 offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The numbers: 282 to start play, 3 homers, and 14 driven in. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now batting.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fouled off. Men on third with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. Colorado Springs is out in front here, 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. In now, Mitch Haniger. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Right side. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
Digging in, Tom Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch, and a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-1. And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Lopes ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Mike Yastrzemski.
Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch.
Hey.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And it's fouled away. He pulls this one into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Bo Bichette will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Next for Seattle, Evan White hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Austin Nola is on deck. And the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Austin Nola. As he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Colorado Springs leads this one 2-1. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And oh, Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two and one now to Mookie. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yoshihisa Hirano comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hirano, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Looked like a slider there, swing, and a ball sent high in the air. This one is way back there, and it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Lopes. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Whoa, that's down.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
Thank you.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Grandal moving to his left makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Pulled toward right center field. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They trail 6-1. Digging in now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Sky Sox, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here it comes. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, the shortstop. Oh, yes.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box, Delino DeShields, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded softly to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Coming in is Smith. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. 7th inning ready to roll. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. And he will reach down to get it as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Hey!
1-2 now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Fouled off. To 2-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 7-1. Brendan Brandon Brennan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Brandon Brennan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
No, inside.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Corey Dickerson is on deck. The 3-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Smith. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Hero, some days the fellas walking with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. And that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 out, nobody on. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Sky Sox lead this one 8-1. Standing in, Evan White. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 from Price. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2 pitch.
Count.
2 high, ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll depart after working 7+, and he stands to be the winning pitcher in this one. Michael Lorenzen is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Stepping in now, Austin Nola. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. High high in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
So striding forward now, Dylan Moore. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's inside.
One out and a runner on second base. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Tim Lopes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one. Count 1-0. Hey!
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Matt McGill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Matt McGill.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-0 home. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. There is Seager. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Andrew Chafin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's Malik Smith starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the first baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And that's out number one.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ready for another chance? Tom Murphy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Evan White, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Three runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Austin Nola, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat, and this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Seared down the first baseline. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Sky Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-4 tonight. The Sky Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. David Price with his 4th win this season. Yohan Ramirez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.